Alright, we're on hole number 4 of the Voyager tournament. Let's take a look at what the hole looks like. All these images are brought to you by Golf Clash Notebook. This is a hole we have to pick this hole up at least one time in the opening and final round in order to give ourselves a chance for winning. I mean, in the final round, you're going to have to hit this. Now, you can do this in rookie with pretty much any driver up there. If you're using anything other than a extra mile, you're probably going to have to hit back here, and you're going to want to use a bigger power ball. And you're going to bounce it on this side of the tree and try and get out of this area. You do not have to push up against the rough. It's actually better to be out here in the open. You give yourself a nice run in to the pin. We're going to be hitting out here and trying to land right in this area. We're not interested in pushing the limit to get out here to the rough. It actually is a worse shot the further out you get. So we're on hole number 4, and we're going to be using our extra mile. We're going to be using, just in case we need it, our goal is to get within hornet range. We're going to I'm going to use a bigger power ball, not because you need it on the drive. I'm actually going to use a Kingmaker just to help knock the wind down. And I have Kingmakers to burn, and I don't use Kingmakers at all during regular play. So I save all those balls for the tournaments. And the reason I'm doing that is I would really like to get my Hornet on that second shot into mid-club. It's a very small wind adjustment. My Hornet is 111922 for its max, mid, min numbers. And so if we can take a higher power ball, we might be able to get our Hornet into mid-range for that second shot, and that'll increase our odds of being able to make it. Plus the Kingmaker is going to knock the wind down, which is going to help us even more. So there's no real downside to using a Kingmaker here, but you don't have to use a Kingmaker here. You can use a Navigator, and we only want to put on about 2.5 top spin, and we're just going to try and curl it around that tree. So this is 4-2. There's 3-6. And then we're going to put a little bit of curl just to make sure it goes in that direction. And that's mainly, that little bit of curl on there is mainly so that if you hit a grate to the left, when it does that first bounce, it'll still head towards the fairway area. If you don't have that little bit of curl, it'll tend to shoot straight forward, and you'll end up out there on the rough. Now here we have a straight in shot. We've got all of the green to work with. We're right in the right distance, but I still think that we're probably going to be in our max Hornet range. So we're going to be in the 1-1. If we're lucky, we're going to be in the 1-9. Our opponent's also similar theory. Hit it perfect. Did he make the right adjustments? And he did. Actually, probably a little closer to the hole than us, but that's, once again, nice shot to the green. So you've got the entire green to work with here. So there is our max club. So we're in the mid-range. So we're at 1-9 per ring. Put on some backspin here. With this much backspin, we're going to be right at the hole. Just a little. So that's 1-9. That's 3-8. So we're a little shy of 2 rings. And now we just need to hit perfect. I barely got that shot off in time. Just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. Close. close, but a million miles away. That was, we under adjusted just a little bit there. Under adjusted. See what our opponent's dealing with. He's dealing with a thorn. Trying to run it up there. I have a feeling he's going to miss to the right. You know, I haven't made this shot. I've made this shot a bunch, but I have not made it during this tournament. So I'm hoping that the magic happens on the weekend round. Starting to dial in some of these holes. I haven't practiced at all. Due to weather conditions in the United States, I'm out on the road working, so I haven't had time to practice at all. So I have a practice account, and I have played it, so I've had a little teeny bit of practice, but like regular one-on-one play to practice these holes, I haven't had any at all. And that barely made it in. It's a draw, and we will be forfeiting so we don't miss out on any of our hole-in-one opportunities. I can't stand it in a tournament when I would play the shootouts and get a hole-in-one during the shootouts. So I don't like to play them during the opening and final round. All right. That was hole number 4 of the Voyager tournament. Thanks for watching.